Hey, that's me, Lynn Crawford. For years, I've been a top chef at the fanciest hotels. I've cooked for the rich and the famous. But you know what? I've lost my passion. I've decided I have to leave the big city.
There she is. The Food Network's chef Lynn Crawford is back for another season of Pitchin' In her series, Chef Crawford gets to travel to all sorts of wonderful locations, doing whatever it takes to get at the best, freshest ingredients in the world. And past episodes have brought her through our neck of the woods, Airdrie for bison, Strathmore for potatoes. Chef Crawford back in our studio and back in Alberta. Lovely to have you here today.
I'm so excited, thrilled to be back in Alberta. One of my most favorite provinces. Always such a great time when I'm here, an adventure. Pitching in.
Such is your life.
Well, such is my life, and it has been for the last few years. And I'm telling you, what an incredible adventure for a chef and shooting Pitching In, a show I'm so very proud of.
It's really fun, and I live vicariously through you and your adventures. You get to go to some amazing places.
Well, who would have thought? I mean, I was living in New York, working at the Four Seasons, 5 stars, beautiful property, and that was a big transition. Like, who would have thought that I would be going to where it all stems from, those wonderful farmers and growers and fishermen who give chefs really great products. And that's what I wanted to do on Pitchin' In, was just get to the heart of it, you know, and all across North America. I mean, look at those images, look at those bisons, like that in Airdrie. That is like, to have that experience, and don't I look like I really know what I'm doing? Not at all.
You fit right in there.
But what it is really working alongside those passionate farmers, ranchers, and fishermen who give chefs really great products, who give all of us really great products. You know, being on the Food Network and part of that wonderful programming has changed my life in so many ways. But more importantly, I think it's about, you know, the wealth of information that you receive while watching and the other programs that they have. But you know,
you get a real appreciation.
Pitching In is fun, and it's supposed to be that. And it's like, if you're going to have, Susanna, if you're going to have, if you're going to have a laugh, well, it's a lot of work, but if you're going to have a laugh, I'd much rather that you did that with me. But on Monday nights on the Food Network at 9 p.m., our new season just kicked off last Monday. We have another 13 wonderful episodes for you all to watch and enjoy and be inspired. So for me, I just want to
take us to Brooks, because you were back in Alberta.
I came back to Alberta and worked with Ashley, who's the gamekeeper at this pheasant farm, the Canadian Pheasant Company. And who would have thought, because everybody perceives pheasant as a very posh ingredient.
Yeah.
But I worked with a wonderful woman, Grandma Beasley, and she invited me into her home, and she prepared this pheasant dish. I mean, everybody grew up on pheasant in the country here in Alberta, and to say thank you to her, I wanted to do something comforting and satisfying, so I made a pheasant noodle soup for Grandma Beasley and Ashley and those that I met in wonderful Brooks, Alberta. And I'm telling you, it's changed my life. The show has changed my life because it's the respect and simplicity and beautiful ingredients that I want you to go home and get inspired to go home and cook. And this is a great recipe. Very, very simple to make, but use pheasant. Who would have thought?
Could you substitute grouse? Amber Shingle was asking me this question.
Really? Yes.
She's on it.
Grouse, chicken,
anything that you have in your area,
turkey. But you know, if you go to your local butcher, I mean, that's it. And the meat is succulent and juicy. So much fun. So like, this is what it is. So
getting back to the root of it, right?
Yeah, we're looking forward to this next season. I think it's more fun. I think it's a real fun adventure, and you know, the recipes that we have that you can get online, as I said, are terrific, but it's really showcasing those wonderful farmers, growers, and fishermen. They are the stars of the show.
Well, and thanks for coming back to Alberta and helping feature some of the great stuff that we know we have in our community. Chef Lynn Crawford, the new season, Pitchin' In, is on now.
I know.
On the Food Network. I'm going to get this soup to Jordan Witzel, because it's exactly what he ordered today. Thanks for joining us so much.
Thank you so much. Great to be here.